Okay, hi. My name is currently Femboy Cam, but my name's Bar in Tokyo. That's the name I had before, but now I'm Femboy Cam. I'm just gonna show you how to make some, Rift money making methods in the Rift. How to make money Rift Guide 2020 real not clickbait. I'm gonna show you 3 different methods, 2 of which are through the Gecko guy, whatever his name is. Through this guy. 2 of the methods are by fighting the Sun Gecko, getting the extremely real shurikens, or I think it's shurikens, and the grandma's knitting needle, and then selling them. I'm gonna show you how much it is per hour by fighting it for 10 minutes. I did not mean to do that, but I guess I'll fight one. You just want to have on all the modifiers except the health one. That one kind of messes you up because you can actually like die. But yeah, you just want to keep hitting him, you know, click as much as you can. I mean, if you've played any Rift content at all, then you know how to do this. And bam. That's 350 experience, 35 essence. That is enough to purchase this. So as you can see, it's 350 experience and 35 essence each time when you're doing it like this, which is the easiest one, I think. You get, what is it? Each modifier gets you 5 more essence, 50 more XP. This is the only one that's really difficult. I've beaten it with all of them on. I'm a pro. I'll put proof up on the screen if I remember, and I'm smart. That I've beaten them all, so you can do that, and then, you know, you could get more theoretically by doing that, but these are the easiest ones to do. The only ones you could worry about if you're really struggling are maybe this one, because you lose max health. This one adds the instant damage, so if you're struggling with those, take that one off. That one doesn't really matter. Like, that's, I don't know, that's pretty easy. And I guess this one is difficult if you get messed up a lot in the traps, but you could either turn that one or the traps one up. I don't know, but honestly, this is pretty easy. If you've already done tier 4s or 5s Vampire Slayer, you should be able to do this. It's really not that difficult. I'm number 150 on like day 2 of release, so that doesn't mean much, but yeah. So we're gonna do 10 minutes of grinding at Oreo, I think his name is, to Oreo, to see how much essence we get. We already have 220, but we're going to just end up seeing how much we get, and then we're going to look at how many grandma's knitting needles and how many extremely rare shurikens you can buy, and then how much that would go for, and if it actually sells, because that's pretty relevant. If nobody's gonna buy this pet item, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. Okay, 10 minutes starts now. Well, these clips of me fighting the gecko sped up play. I ask you to subscribe. You made it this far. Come on. I'm not doing anything to hurt you. Please. Please. Stuck in the wall. Riveting gameplay right here. I don't know why he's stuck in the wall. I've never seen that before. Okay, that's map 1. I forgot to say something important. It's recommended to have as much rift time as humanly possible before you attempt this, because the guide takes a lot of your rift time. In this clip, I have almost 68 minutes of rift time. It's pretty good. Punch card artifact also definitely helps with that. This is the only one I'm gonna leave the audio unmuted on, because I think it's kind of cool. Like, just listen to it. It sounds kind of cool, hearing all the da-da-da-da-da-da really fast. Nah, I just sound autistic. Okay, whatever. Okay, next one down. Okay, that one's down. I'm so unbelievably surprised by how much Kevin MacLeod made. Like, all the songs, the like notable like YouTube songs, every single one is Kevin MacLeod. Like, here, listen to this. But then he also made this one. And then also this one. This was the one I was looking for, and now I'm low-key jamming out to it, so for the next, like, 15 seconds, you can let it play while this last fight that I'm gonna show finishes out. If you're using the same modifiers that I am, and you fight him 8 times in 10 minutes, I did not mean to do that. I clicked that by instinct. My brain is so cooked. Okay, so, anyways, I fought him a total of 8 times. You get 35 essence, so that's 35 times 8. 280 essence that I have to spend. So, what is that? Oh my god, 280 divided by 32. So that would be 8 and almost 9 shurikens. I'll do 8. And then for the same amount, that would be 5 and somewhat a half of these. So now we're gonna take those out and see how much that gets us. Okay, so we've got these in here now, along with an IQ point. Always get these. There's no reason not to. Plus they're soul bound, so you're only slowing yourself down if you don't farm these. Okay, we've got these out now. So if we look up how much a what is it called? Grandma's knitting needle is, those average 3 mil. Put all of them up for 2.9. I won't torture you with the same exact music again, don't worry. I totally didn't accidentally throw one and had to insta-buy one. So, if you were to sell these at a sell order, you would get 16,748,519 coins for 10 minutes of farming. So if we say 16.7 times 10, that would be... no, times 6 to 10 minutes of farming. That'd be 100 mil and 100.2 mil for that at a sell offer. If you were to sell them instantly, you would get, what is that, 6 mil less? So you would get 60 mil if you sold them instantly right now. So that's pretty good for a method that costs, like, being in the Rift. That's pretty good. 60 mil an hour and 100 mil an hour if they sell, which, by the way, they do. I actually bought one from myself. That's so funny. I've never seen that. Femboy Cam bought one because I accidentally threw one. That one I bought was from me. So, they do actually sell. Of my 80 that I put up before, 70 naturally sold and 1 I naturally bought. So, right now that's looking pretty good. I would highly recommend doing that. As far as the sticks go, none have sold yet, but it would be 15 mil. Once they all do sell, and 15 times 6 is a number I know in my head, 90 mil an hour, so it would be better to sell the stars. Selling the stars seems like the better method, and it's way easier to do, and people are actually buying them. Look at that, 6 of them sold, bam, method's proven to be flawless and awesome. So, yeah, I recommend doing that. Now we're going to move on to the next method, which is highlight farming. So, here we are in the entrance part of the mountaintop mines. I don't know what it's actually called, but here we are. And we're going to be highlight mining. And all that requires is the Timite collection up to the highlight level. Each of these is 16 Obsolite, 32 Timite, and 32 Youngite. And it gets you 1 highlight, which is worth 4 mil in the outside world. And for these, all you have to do is take your time gun, spray this until it becomes Timite, and becomes Obsolite, and then you mine it. Get 1 Obsolite. I'm going to be seeing how much this makes me in 10 minutes, and then multiply by 6 again. Of course, if Jiva4444 here wants to ruin my rights, then that's going to happen. So this is very lobby dependent. Don't expect my number to, you know, be exact. So just keep that in mind. But this is probably what most people are doing here. If they're not coming here just to progress, they're coming here to highlight mine, because it seems to be the highlight of the money-making method. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up and get started. Fun fact, by the way, mining Timeite gives you a little bit of rift time back. 2 seconds. Maybe 3 seconds. No, 2 or 3 seconds? I don't know. I don't know if the thing on the top left is wrong. What mod that is. By the way, I'm not going to tell you to join my Discord server to see what my mods are. Every on-screen UI element is either NEU, SBE, or Skyhanny. Skyhanny's the best one. I think Skyhanny's the thing in the top right, the farming thing, my pet thing, which is broken because I'm in the Rift. I think that's my Rift timer too, but that could be SBE. And then I'm pretty sure the Rift effigy thing, which is not necessary because that's not the island I am in. Pretty sure that is, SBE. See, the issue with this lobby is that everybody is mining Timeite, so... I mean, not Timeite, Youngite and Timeite and Obsolite. So my rights are being kind of messed up. I'll give you guys another quick fun fact. There is a achievement for getting 10 of these pups in one hit. And it's called Zoop. And I got it by accident. And I was like, oh my god. And only 0.01% of players had it. So the easiest way is probably while you're farming, doing something like this. If a lot of them build up, that's not 10. That's like 5 maybe. I don't know. I can't count. But if you're just farming and there's a lot of them around, go ahead and shoot them. Plus you get the things. So. Okay, so we're 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. I've got the supplies for 1. So that means this makes about 8 mil every 10 minutes. Which would be like 48 mil an hour. By my very poor, a little bit more than that, maybe 50. Depending on your lobby, probably like 50 to maybe 65 mil an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out the 10 minutes though, or finish out farming for one more highlight for you guys, so that you can tell, you know, how long it took me to farm out too, and then you can base that. It was funny, I saw a guy say, in the chat, he said, I took a break from mining glass in the overworld to go and mine glass in the Rift. And, I think it's quite funny they went with the same thing. They didn't integrate the mining system, they didn't integrate, the mining speed or mining fatigue stuff, but they did integrate mining glass panes, so very thrilling content. Okay, it took me 8 minutes and 30 seconds to get all the ingredients for 2 highlights. So, we'll go ahead and craft those. It's a total of about 8 mil. Wow, they sell for quite a bit of motes. But, yeah, that's that. I'm going to claim my IQ point now, and then we'll take it into the overworld and do the calculations. Oh, okay, of course I didn't get the IQ point on the one time that I... Also, while I was farming, one of my grandma's knitting needles sold. So, that's pretty cool. None others sold, but, you know, one of them sold. That means something, right? Okay, I put the highlight in the transfer chest. The bazaar price has also shot up for some reason. Along with some shurikens I'm gonna sell, because I had the currency. I also wanted to mention, doing the Sun Gecko, Solar Gecko, whatever it's called, Sun Gecko, it costs 5,000 motes each entry. That's not a lot. I have 2.7 million, but, and I have, like, all of this, but, you know, it's worth mentioning. It's 5,000 motes each entry. It's not completely free, but I'm not gonna calculate that, because that's so easy to get. 5,000 motes is, like, kind of nothing, so, yeah. Okay, so we have the highlights here. We could insta-sell it for 7 mil, or we could put an offer up and get 8.9 mil. I think we'll say 8 mil as a price. That's between the instant 7 and the 9, almost, you would get. Oh. I'm gonna do that real quick. That means that you could get about, probably depending on your lobby, like 45 to 60 mil an hour from highlight mining, which is way less than selling these, I would highly recommend doing the shuriken method. That seems like the best method. These are not really selling, which is a little concerning. I would take one down, but then I paid the fee to put it up, and I'm extremely stingy about my money, so I'm not going to do that. But if these sell, then they would still be worse. So the shurikens is the best method, easiest to sell by doing it on Bazaar, and the orders are filling. So that's the method I would go with. Seems pretty good. Thanks for watching. Oh, I forgot the Grand XP. Whatever. It doesn't matter. How much is 32 Grand XP bottles? It's 170k. You need them every, like, 10 geckos, which you can do, like, 8. So, if I'll minus 600k, because that's the price of 2 stacks of Grand XP bottles. So 600k an hour, so that's still like nothing. That would be like still, what did I say, like 100 mil an hour, slightly less. It'd be like 99.6 mil an hour instead. So 99.6 mil an hour money making method confirmed. I'm probably gonna title the video "How to Make 100 mil an Hour from New Rift Update," which people are gonna call as clickbait. But you know, if you made it this far, I guess you know it's not clickbait. So subscribe. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I want to clarify the 90.6 number came because I said 100.2 mil. I'm not bad at math. I know 100 minus 6 is not, like, 99.6 or what. You know what? Whatever. Here's a bonus clip of me yapping while fighting a gecko. Looks like the average Sun Gecko takes off about 6 minutes, at least for me. 6 or 7 minutes. From your time, so I guess you can do about 10 in a life if you have a lot of time, like me. I have like 67 minutes of time. I'm only missing the Enigma Soul, which is time gated from the numbers thing, the free will postcard minion number thing, so